I agree with this. I think there should be a universal criteria whenever discussing top five material in hip hop. And after pondering it over, I think there's three main categories, three main criterias help resolve this problem. Three criterias will be like a pie chart. That's the dope thing. Some will hold more weight than others. The first and the most obvious one is rapping. When I'm talking about rapping, not just about how technically skilled you are, but how good is your style? How do you approach a track? How good is your flows? Do you switch up your flows? How good do you execute those flows? Your cadence, your inflection. Those count for being a great rapper. I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's confirmed that you don't write your own stuff, you're automatically disqualified from being considered top five. The second one is music catalog. Mixtapes count too. How you use the instrumentals to your advantage, your beat selection, your songwriting skills. How do you construct a cohesive album, if you can construct a cohesive album? This is probably the most important criteria of all of them. How good are your albums? Number three is impact, not album sales and numbers. Because if we're basing off of that, we will equate Drake to Michael Jackson. And Drake is not good at Michael Jackson. Stop. What I mean by impact, I'm talking about how does it influence the culture, how it influenced the hip hop culture, the black community. This is probably the most subjective out of the three. Because depending on where you're from or how old you are, you're going to have different perceptions of artists. I wasn't there when KRS-One, LL Cool J, Rakim was making their music in their primes. I wasn't there to witness it. I was there when Lil Wayne was on the rise, when T.I. was on the rise. So all of that will have an effect. Also regional things. Most likely gonna have a regional bias with an artist that's from your area. That's just how it is. I'm not saying that you can't appreciate other artists that are outside of your era or outside of your region, but most people are going to have a more natural bias based on those aspects. What do y'all think should be the criteria for somebody being capable of a top five? Y'all let me know.